Beautiful. I don't know how familiar that is to show of hands. I mean, anybody my generation certainly knows her. And if the kids would like to go and hang out in the kid room, they're sure welcome to. Okay, so our scripture then, so that was our first scripture. Thank you, Tracy. And then our second scripture from the Gospel of Matthew, which is much more familiar kind of in the vernacular than the scripture we had last week. For it is if a man going on a journey summoned his slaves and entrusted his property to them. To one he gave 5 talents, to another 2, to another 1, to each according to his ability. Then he went away. The one who had received the 5 talents went off at once and traded with them and made 5 more talents. In the same way, the one who had 2 talents made 2 more talents. But the one who had received the 1 talent went off and dug a hole in the ground and hid his master's money. After a long time, the master of those slaves came and settled accounts with them. The one who had received the 5 talents came forward, bringing 5 more, saying, Master, you handed over to me 5 talents. See, I've made 5 more talents. His master said to him, Well done, good and trustworthy slave. You've been trustworthy in a few things. I will put you in charge of many things. Enter into the joy of your master. The one with the 2 talents also came forward, saying, Master, you handed over to me 2 talents. See, I've made 2 more talents. Then the one who had received the 1 talent also came forward, saying, Master, I knew that you were a harsh man, reaping where you did not sow, gathering where you did not scatter seed. So I was afraid, and I went and hid your talent in the ground. Here, you have what is yours. But his master replied, You wicked and lazy slave, you knew, did you, that I reap where I did not sow, gather where I did not scatter? Then you ought to have invested my money with the bankers, and on my return I would have received what was my own with interest, and give it to the one with the 10 talents. For to all those who have, more will be given, and they will have an abundance. But from those who have nothing, even what they have will be taken away. As for this worthless slave, throw him into the outer darkness.